I always cry before I fight.
You did? Always cry before you fight? What were you crying about?
I don't know. That's just who I am.
What's the emotion? Are you?
I'm getting ready to change into somebody I don't like.
Mike Tyson, you are the greatest fighter that ever lived. And you didn't like that guy.
No, because he brought more than just fighting with him.
What do you mean?
He brought like jealousy, enviness, guilt. He brought a lot of stuff. But everything that was bad was that guy. I was addicted to chaos. I had no self-love and I showed it.
I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
Everything I did wrong gave me riches and wealth. Everything that everybody else wanted. But I just wanted to be like everybody else. Sometimes we don't understand, like, what is this thing? What is my purpose? Why am I here? Why do I have to go through this pain? Why do I have to go through this fear all the time? Why can't it just be peaceful all the time? Then it wouldn't be life. It wouldn't be life. We have to take life at its term, life on life terms, not on our terms. You say you love life, you want to live life, I'm going to show you life. Life is beautiful, but you have to accept the good and the bad as being beautiful. You can't accept the good, oh, this is beautiful. Then we lose some of our life sucks. Life is beautiful because life gave us the ability to just know them on our journey in life. We met them. We loved them. We cared about them. They cared about us. That's the purpose of life, just to enjoy what we had while we journeyed through it. As soon as God starts noticing you, so does the devil. So that means you're going to shine and you're going to fall too. That's what this life's all about. Rising and falling, rising and falling. But what happens when you fall from a rise? And that shows who you are. And we're all here for a reason. We don't know the reason, but we're here for that reason. Maybe we're supposed to decipher that, but we're all here for a reason. This is not by accident. You really ask yourself, why am I here? Who am I? Where have you come from? Why are you here? What is your purpose?
Why do you think you're here?
Why do I think I'm here? To understand the world before I die. To be lucky to understand it and be conscious of it before I die. I look at everything. I look at women, I look at people. Everything is, there are teachers. Those guys were our teachers. And that's what this big world is, a school. This world we live in is one big school. And all of our encounters are classes. Imagine how many classes we endured in life. We're all gonna make mistakes in life, but when we make those mistakes, we will allow those mistakes to become blueprints to a bigger part of our success in our life and in civilization. We need adversity in our life. Adversity makes the strong strong and the weak weaker. It's up to you which one you're gonna be. It's what happens when you deal with that adversity. What are you gonna do? You gonna lay down for it, or you gonna keep fighting it? And that's what life's about, fighting adversity and overcoming adversity and seeing what kind of person. Are you going to be bitter and mean because life wasn't kind to you? Or you figured it wasn't kind to you? Or are you going to say, then live life to its fullest means? Life had to beat all of us up. Had to get my heart broken a couple of times. And then I realized, if you don't get your heart broken, you're not a man or a woman yet. That's a part of life of becoming a man or a woman. Without struggle, there's no progress. We have to overcome ourselves. The fight is within ourselves. We have to beat ourselves. That comes with discipline. Doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. It's all about not being discouraged. Listen, I've been knocked up, beat up as a kid, a younger fighter and stuff. People have been saying, I just knew never to get discouraged. I just knew I would get my day if I continued to try hard and believe in myself. If I lost, I didn't have to act like I didn't. If I fight him again, I fight him like I knocked him out the first time. It's all about what you believe, And when you think about me, I'm a nothing guy. I'm really nothing. I'm just nothing. I'm not an educated guy, but I got belief in myself, and belief is more powerful than anything. Confidence applied properly will supersede a genius. There's nothing in the world like confidence. Nothing. Confidence breeds success. Success breeds confidence. Well, greatness is when you make your delusions your reality. Nothing's impossible for somebody who's going to try. If you're going to try, it's capable of being done.
I knew I was special. I knew I had something and I had to let it out. I've been listening to people telling me I wasn't going to do anything with my life.
I always thought I was the champ of the world.
It was in your head, right?
All the time. And in my heart, I always know
Training is not just doing all exercise. That's the easy part in boxing, is training physically. It's mentally, that's the hard part. And people have you doing it over and over and over and over and over and over. That's not building up your body or your legs or your heart. Is building up your mind.
To me, fear is the greatest obstacle to learning. Fear is like fire. If you learn to control it, you can make it work for you. If you let it get out of control, it can destroy you and everything around you. I have never seen a fighter like Mike. He may go down in history, one of the greatest we ever had, if not the greatest ever been.
A boy comes to me with a spark of interest. I feed that spark and it becomes a flame. I feed the flame and it becomes a fire. I feed the fire and it becomes a roaring blaze.
He just met me. I'm a little kid. He said, "You're gonna be the world champ." Made me fall in love with myself. He's the only guy that believed in me.
And I'd like to dedicate my fight to my great guardian, Customato, and I'm sure he's up there and he's looking and he's talking to all the great fighters and saying his boy did it.
He made me believe that I was the greatest ever lived.
I believe that eventually he will go down in history as the greatest heavyweight champion we've ever had.
I didn't know I was the one.
Well, you were a specimen.
It takes more than that to be a fighter. When I come out, I have supreme confidence, but I'm scared to death. I'm totally afraid. I'm afraid of everything. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of being humiliated. But I'm totally confident. The closer I get to the ring, the more confidence I get. The closer, more confidence I get. The closer, more confidence I get. All during my training, I've been afraid of this man. I thought this man might be capable of beating me. I've dreamed of him beating me. But as closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one could beat me. Mike Tyson, greatest fighter that ever lived. I'm a student of war. I know all the warriors from Charlemagne, Achilles, the #1 warrior of all warriors. From then, Alexander, Napoleon, I know them all. I read them all. I studied them all. I know the art of fight. I know the art of war. That's all I ever studied. That's why I'm so feared. That's why they feared me when I was in the ring. Because I was an annihilator. That's all I was born for. And now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on being the art of humbleness. Can you believe in me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him. That's all we talked about, success. Beating everybody. Having all the women, having all the cars, our planes, boats, everything we wanted. That's how we lived our life, and we had nothing. We lived thinking that we were great all day. All day, every day, we were great. Sometimes my whole life I thought I was getting the god of the savages. Look where I came from. I felt sorry for myself. Had chips on my shoulder because I was always poor. I was uneducated. I'm a monster. Watch me reign and all that stuff. And I found out I'm a little scary boy. I'm not no tough guy. But I live in fear. I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn. I'm what fear looks like. Look at me. If you think anybody's afraid of me, I'm probably 1,000 times more afraid of them than they are of me. That's why I'm more aggressive than they are.